Alright, Barak Yahweh, Barak Yahweh Shai, Barak Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, Kal Halayim La Alahayanaw, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, Bashem Rakak Wadash, Shalom wa Barakim, Labakarim Yasha Allah, Washin Kabad, Gawala Wakab, Zakwani Noah, Waha Shalayakin Noah Yasha Allah, Ba'aith. Alright, giving all praise to the Most High Yahweh, in the name of His Son Yahweh Shai. Peace and blessings be upon the elected Israel. Double honors to our elders and apostles of Israel in these times, known as Great Millstone. All right, I'm going to just do a quick video here on how to navigate in the Torah. I figure I'd just throw this up through the Spirit. All right, because I know some brothers got some Torahs out there. You got the Thawarah, which means Torah in the Hebrew, and you want to kind of figure out how to navigate through it. All right, so I'm going to just kind of go. I'm going to kind of just going to freestyle in the Spirit. There's a few things I do. First, I just want to explain this. So this one up here, this Torah here is, this is one that we've had here in DC from the beginning. You know, this is going back seven or 8 years or so. The brother Menashe Bun Loya in the camp, this is the Torah that he got us, you know what I'm saying? So what I did was going back earlier when I first came to the truth and we had this, I went through and picked out the precepts that we use for the Sabbath service, you know. So here we have, this is Numbers. This is going to be Numbers 6 and 23. And as you can see, I'm going to use this pointer. As you can see right here, all right, you see the Waya Shemarka, Yabaraka Yahweh, Waya Shemarka Ya'ar Yahweh Panyawa Al-Yaka Wayachanka Ya'ar Yahweh Yasha Yahweh Panyawa Al-Yaka Yasham Laka Shalom. Alright, so and then what I also, because there's a point in time in the service, you know, where you open up the scroll, we face the east, and you send with the blessing. So through the Spirit, I said, let me try and find it. So when we get to that point, we can actually have it exposed and open to that part of the scroll. So I also went through and I got the Exodus 20, 10 Commandments, and then the Shema as well through the Spirit. All right, so now the younger brother Daquar, the young officer in the camp Daquar, this is his scroll. All right, this is his scroll, and he wanted me to go through it and find it for him. So I just wanted to show you, brothers, if you have a Torah, a Thawarah, how I navigate through here. All right, so of course you see I got the English up here, and what you do is, remember, Hebrew is from right to left. Okay, so as you can see on this side here, it's a little thicker. Let me see if I can show you. You can see there's a little thicker than this one. All right, it's thinner on this side through the Spirit. Why? Because you Hebrew, everything's going to start from your right and then go to the left. All right, now what I have here, and you can see in your Torah, you're going to come to a place where there's a huge space. That means it's a new book. All right, it's a new book. So what I do is you go to where this space is and you read the last line of the book. All right, so that way you can go into the English and read the last line of every book and see if it matches up to figure out where you at. All right, so here this says Tazawah Yahweh, Tazawah Yahweh Ath Masha Al Bunya Yasha Allah Bahar Sayanya. All right, which means commanded the Lord within, or definitely Moses, unto the children of Israel in Mount Sinai. All right, so we know that one of the chapters is going to end like that. All right, so what you do is you go to the end of Genesis, you go to the end of Numbers, you go to the end of Exodus, you go to the end of Deuteronomy to see what ends like that. And when you go to the end of Leviticus, all right, because Numbers comes after Leviticus, we see that it ends with commanded Moses for the children of Israel at Mount Sinai. And we can see that that is also right here. All right, so now we know where we are. All right, and from there, now we know that what this is numbers. So going in this direction is going to be numbers continuing on. Now, since I have a scroll already, I can kind of know that I need to be looking for a break in the scroll that kind of looks like this. So what you do is you can do that, or let me show something else too. All right, so this is chapter 1 of Numbers, and your chapters are kind of broken up with when they have little spaces like this. This is like another chapter here. All right, so we're going to number 6. So we can go over here, we can see that this, all right, Salaki, I know I'm all over the place. This stuff is tedious. When you can see here, all right, you see here that this looks similar to this, all right, and you can see it. If you can see, if I can get this, see if I can get this. All right, you can see it. Yabaraka, Yahweh, Wayashamarka, Ya'ar, Yahweh, Panyawa, Ayaka, Wayachanka. All right, so you can see it. Now, also, I wanted to show as well the Shemai. All right, I just wanted to show you how to locate the Shemai, and just to show you how chapters are spaced. Because remember, to find the next chapter, we're going to look for a space like this. So right now we know that we are in Numbers. All right, so bear with me 1 second here. All right, through the Spirit. Hold this there. All right, because these are going to try and unroll up on each other. All right, give me 1 second. 1 second. Well, I get this. Bear with me, bear with me. I want to show this through the Spirit. All right. And I pray this is edifying. You know, if you have a Torah, like I said, it's tedious. But you know, those that are willing and diligent, you know, this will be edifying unto you, help you build you up in the Spirit. All right, because remember, this belongs to us. You know, this is something that we used to do in the ancient times. You know, the scriptures were codified. You know, it was easy to go through and figure out where stuff is now. But in the ancient times, that's why the scripture says line upon line upon line, here a little and there a little. All right, so I'm almost at Deuteronomy. Give me a second here. I'm just trying to, okay, yeah, we're coming up on Deuteronomy now. Give me a second. I'm going to show you that break that I was talking about, all right, through the Spirit. All right, here we go. All right. Okay. All right, here we go. So this is going to be the Shemai, all right, which is Numbers 6 and 24. Let me pull up Deuteronomy. I'm sorry, Deuteronomy 6 and 4. All right, but first let me get Deuteronomy. Okay, so here we are in Deuteronomy chapter 1, right? Now remember what I said. To figure out where you are in the scroll, you want to look for a break in the scroll, a space like this, all right? And read the last line and see what words you can identify in here, all right? So I'm going to go through here and we're going to identify some words, all right? So let me get up out the light. Bear with me, bear with me. Hubakusha. Okay, so here, all right, we have Bawasha, Al Bunya. So it looks like we have all children, Yasher Allah, Israel, Ba'arabath, all right, which means, looks like it says in the night. And then we have Mawa'aba, which means Moab, all right. Then we have Al Yaradan, which means Jordan, all right. So now we can see that the end of this chapter is going to say Moab, and it's going to say Jordan, all right. So now what you do, you want to go to the end of Genesis, the end of Leviticus, the end of Numbers and the end of Deuteronomy, the very last verse, and see if Moab or Jordan is in the precept. So that way, not only do you know what chapter you're in, you know what book you're in, mainly the book, all right, because you're going to look for this space. So now that we know we have Moab and Jordan in this last chapter, what I did was, or what you have to do is go to the end of, now right now I'm trying to navigate to find Deuteronomy 6 and 4. So what I did, at this point in the scroll, I found a space, I read the end, and I want to read the end of Numbers and see if the end of Numbers, the last chapter, the last verse is going to say Moab or Jordan. I got a call. All right. Slock, I got a call. So it says, so now we come through here. These are the commandments and the judgments which the Lord commanded by the hand of Moses unto the children of Israel in the plains. Here we go. You see Moab and Jordan. All right. And that's at the end of Numbers. And here in this space, we see what? Mawa'aba and Yaradun, which means Moab and Jordan. So that now we know that we are at the beginning of Deuteronomy, all right? Because that was the end of Numbers. So we want to go to Deuteronomy 6 and 4 for the Shema Yasha'Allah Yahweh Allahayanawa Yahweh Echad. All right, so now navigating through here. All right, so this, remember, this is Deuteronomy going forward from right, okay, to the left. All right, so we have, this looks like chapter 1, 2, all right, 3, 4, 5, and looks like 6 is starting down here. And when you come, and really a lot of these that are songs and kind of like in prayer format, they'll be kind of broken up like this. All right, just like the Yah Baraka is in number 6. So here, and I'm gonna wrap it up here. Here, and when you go through, make sure you mark these off, all right? So that way you can get back to it pretty quick. You codify it yourself, you know, break it down. Here, Salah, you can see that we have we have Shemai, Yasha Allah, Yahweh, Allah Hayanawa, Salaki. I'm trying to get this to focus. I hope this is going through okay. Yahweh, Echad. All right, and some of these scrolls, your Cha is going to look like 2 L's. All right, it's going to look like 2 L's. That's actually a Cha, a Chad. All right, so again, you have, I'm trying to hold this steady. You have Shemai, Yasha Allah, Yahweh, Allah Hayanawa, Yahweh Echad. All right, so I just want to do that real quick. I'm not going to spend too much more time. Lord willing, you know, maybe I'll go through some more navigations for the Thawarah, some different precepts, like the 10 Commandments. But I just wanted to show that how you navigate. Again, look for a break in the scroll like this, about this big. Read the last line, then go into your scriptures and read the last line of every chapter and see if any of the words match up with what you see in the Thawarah. All right, compare the Thawarahs, all right, through the Spirit. So I'm going to say Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shah. I know it's a little tedious. I hope this made sense. You know, it took a while. You know, this takes a while. It takes some time. But hey, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shah at the end of the day. All right, so call Halayim La Alahayanawa, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. I want to say Shalom wa Barakim, La Bakarim Yahsha'Allah. Peace and blessings be upon the elect of Israel. I pray and I know you were edified. Double honors to our elders and apostles of Israel, known as Great Millstone in these times, Gawala Rakub in the Hebrew, and again, infinite praises and glories and power to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem B'Kakwadash. I pray that we have a Yapah solemn assembly on the Pesach, and if the Spirit hits you, you know, you can go ahead and go through this and do it. If you have anyone out there, the elect out there, you have any questions, just drop a comment in the comment board, and